Stefano Domenicali and asked him about the remarkable success and growth of the league here in the United States. Take a look.
We open up a social media platform. We try to engage with our fans. We try to speak with the different narratives about Formula One, and we were talking about Formula One every day. Before we were coming here 3 days for the weekend and living in the US saying, okay, I don't know why these Americans do not understand Formula One. And now we have changed completely the mentality. And I think that is terrific what we see today. I mean, I just do believe that we are just scratching the surface of the interest of the American market.
And it's a different demographic that watched car racing in America than before. Meaning the crowd that was watching Daytona is not the same crowd watching F1.
No, it's much younger. It's more diversified. We have a lot of women following that. And I think that the reason is, of course, being connected with our drivers, being connected with our world, and try not to talk about only details of racing and talking about behind the scene, behind the drama that is fascinating in Formula One. I think that was the activating moment.
So the Netflix piece of it, that feels like one of the major transformations, getting behind the scenes to create that drama. Is there another sort of next step in that evolution?
Well, I think that we don't have to stop. Netflix was very important, no doubt. They did an incredible job. And I think that the biggest thing that happened was for us to convince our world that Netflix was the right way to go. We were quite traditional a couple of years ago.
Well, take us inside the room. What was the decision on Netflix?
Well, on that, as always, there are organizations, but there are people behind that. And at that time, as you know, we are owned by Liberty Media. Chase Carey was the CEO, my predecessor, and there was Sean Bratches, who was the head of marketing and commercial side of it, who wanted to do it. And he was very, very good at doing that.
Was there any pushback internally at the time?
Oh, yeah, 100%. The first season, we had Ferrari and Mercedes that we didn't attend that because they thought, oh, come on, that's not really what we want to do. And now everyone is on the show and everyone is understanding the power of talking about our sport in a different way.
You are making some efforts to transform part of the sport itself. And there's some controversy around that, including things around practice and other things. What are you trying to do, and how is it going to change the game?
Well, I don't think it's controversy. I think it's trying to understand or anticipating the need of the future. I'm in this sport since 30 years. And I've tried to watch with a different kind of angle, what is happening. What I said is that if you see people coming to our event, we have big crowds now. Right. We have 11 last year, more than 11 races, more than 350,000 people coming.
And these people are paying, on average, something like $7,000 to be there.
They pay a lot of money, and that's the reason why we need to be very respectful. We have to give them a unique experience, and that's why I do believe that being on a racing weekend with a lot of free time for the drivers and the team to free practice doesn't achieve or doesn't give them what they should.
Vegas, baby. What's going to happen?
Well, Vegas is a great responsibility because I remember when I've been there 2 years ago just to try to hammer down the weekend there. It has been not an easy task because at the beginning not everyone understood what Formula One was. Now all the community is embracing this project. We have a lot of things to do. We have a great group of people there and run by Renee Wilm, who is the CEO of the promoter.
How much is it going to cost you to build this whole thing?
Well, I want to see on the other hand how much we're going to earn because that's the most important thing. But it will cost a lot because the cost of...
Ballpark for us.
I would say a lot of millions.
A lot of millions?
Yeah.
Ford and Audi are coming on board, and this also coming at a time where you're building some new sustainability goals.
Yeah.
How important is that? How important is bringing them back into the fold?
I think it's important, but the reason why they are there is because I believe that we were very serious in our sustainability path of growth. I mean, we're going to be carbon neutral within 2030. We're going to use sustainable fuel starting from 2026. Actually, in the Formula 2 and Formula 3 racing we have already. So that's, I think, is the key of our success in that respect.